Good evening, everybody. Dr. Brooklyn Storme here from Cerebellum Consulting here in Frankston. I hope everybody's doing really well. Happy Monday and welcome back to the start of our next week. So the topic of today's vlog is all about bravery, and I was wondering if you guys actually know what the definition of brave is. Well, in case you don't know, let me share with you that my understanding of the definition of brave is being very afraid of something but taking the step to do it anyway. And we see examples of bravery every day. I know I do here at the practice. I'm so blessed. Today was like a really super awesome day for me because I got to meet 3 new patients. And every single one of them is very different, has their own story, their own things that they want to work on and their own motivations for coming along. But there's one thing that they all have in common. And that is that none of them had ever had counselling before. None of them have ever seen a psychologist before. And every single one of them was very nervous to come and see me, even though 2 of them had seen me on vlogs. So, hello guys, you know who you are. The thing that I really want to acknowledge is that despite these people being so nervous and anxious about what it might be like to come along for counselling, they still came anyway. They only had an idea of what psychologists were like from I guess social media and from movies and things like that. They didn't know what type of approach I might use, and they didn't know really how I conduct a counselling session and what they could expect. Even simple things like knowing where to park and hey Rachel, how you going? Knowing where to park and things like that can really stress people out when they're coming for counselling for the very first time. And I just want to say thank you so much for stepping up and taking that really, really pivotal first step in your journey towards better mental health and achieving whatever goals it is that you're setting for yourself. The other thing I think is really special about when people perform acts of bravery is because, in a counselling context, for example, somebody's seen the bravery in it. They're valuing, well, I'm going to get something out of my time with Brooklyn today. I'm going to take something away from that hour that I have with her that's going to help me see things differently, help me change my perspective, or benefit me in some way. And I'm putting that above my own fear of what it could all be like. So bravery happens everywhere, and I want all of my counselling clients to really take a moment to congratulate yourselves or sit with what that must have been like for you the first time you came to see me or a different psychologist, or maybe it wasn't even psychology, maybe it was something else. Like yeah, hello to being brave, Rachel. I agree 100%. And the other really exciting thing about being brave too is it's how we build confidence. So so many times mums and dads, they'll ring me up and they'll say, oh, my child isn't confident, or I'm not confident. How can I build that? How can I cultivate confidence? And, there's no great big secret. I don't have to write a really thick book for you about how to build your confidence. I tell you, it's a very simple strategy. The key to confidence is mastery. Now, that mastery can be from anything. Let's say, for example, you want to go and learn a new skill. Maybe you want to go and do Latin dancing, something like that. I'm just drawing from my own experience. Didn't really know what I was doing. Very nervous about going there for the first time. First few lessons really bombed, not fantastic, but I loved it. And then what ended up happening was the more I did it, the better I got, and the more confident I became. And I ended up doing competitions, and it just brought something extra special into my life. But that confidence then went into other areas of my life as well. And we see this all the time with children. You know, a lot of the time kids will come in and they're doing nothing after school. There's no after school activity, but we pop them into Auskick or something like that. Then all of a sudden they're making friends at school. Now they're making friends and they're playing. They're not alone at lunchtime hanging out with the duty teacher or playing chess in the library with the maths teacher. They're interacting with their friends because they're feeling more confident, and then they come back into the classroom and they perform better academically because they're feeling more confident. And that's the beautiful thing. We can all attain confidence, but it requires us to be brave. So maybe if you'd like to work on your confidence, have a think about what your boundaries are and what your comfort zones are, and ask yourself, what could I do to sort of nudge myself a little bit outside of my comfort zone? Do it, of course, safely. We don't want anybody getting hurt, but the idea is that you probably find it's not as scary as you think. You're probably going to be really good at it, and it's going to boost your confidence. And with your boosted confidence comes boosted self-esteem, and other things in your life start to fall in place. It's just one thing at a time. So yeah, that's the key to confidence. I see it anyway, is just my point of view. You might have your own point of view about confidence, but that's it for today. Be brave, step up, boost your own confidence, be the master of your own destiny. You can absolutely do it. Believe in yourself 110%. You know, I'll back you 110% as well. All right, have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me on day 35 of the 90 Day Share. I really loved having your company. Bye.